Hello everybody, it has been a while since I've done a devlog. As you've probably noticed, I've been putting out on a lot of developer tests with the devs, and it's been like few good months since I've last done a devlog. So I have a lot of things to show, even though I haven't filmed a lot. But I'm not going to go through all of them because some of them I've either forgotten or some of them are, I think, are just too minor to show. And you've probably already noticed in the few dev tests that I've been putting out. But some of the things, like for right now, is that I've revamped the read before playing, like the warning when you first join. So it's just much more like cleaner, nicer, uh, compared to before, where it's just like a simple text in the screen. Some of the things that I've also added is more chat options. So I've improved the options. So now there are a little bit more options on the quick chat. They still work the same, mostly the same. Just like more options and whatnot. And for damage, since there are different weapons with different elements, I've added like a. You can see it's like, I don't know if I added this last devlog, but you can see like different elements. They give different colors and sort of like a icon. So that's for Omega, and this is for physical, I think. Yeah, physical is yellow, so you can see it's kind of like the uh, icon, the physical icon. It's not called physical anymore. We rebranded it to traitless. It's it's from a vote from the community where everyone voted to rename it to traitless. I think it's from Battle Cats from Battle Cats. It's from a mobile game. I never played it, but physical is now called traitless. So for the M16, it is blue. Blue is Blizzard, but you can see it has like the minus down. So this is indicating that uh, this enemy has specific resistances against Blizzard or against a gun type. So it really depends. So if all of the melee weapons, they have slash, blunt, and pierce. So if an enemy has specific resistances against either of those three, you also get the minus like kind of arrow down icon. Or if it's resistant against your element, you also get like the minus down. So, oh no, this is Blizzard. This is ice. I think this is water. Yeah, what? What is water again? Blue steel. Yeah, blue steel is water. And then this is Blizzard, which is ice. I think wrench is just normal. Yeah. If there's like no elements, it's just like pure white. And if you've noticed, like there's one exclamation mark, which means it's like crit. But if you hit like headshots, it's like kind of like double like there's like an asterisk with like triple uh exclamation marks. So that's kind of like crit, headshot, and whatnot. So that's how you can tell. So that one aside, if you were to go to the locker, I've also added the elements. I don't know if I've showcased some of the new things on the lobby, but are you kidding? Oh, there we go. Okay, a lot of things, but let's go through them one by one. There's a weight bar now, so I don't know if it was showcased before, but it now depends. Like the base weight that you can carry is like 200%. So now I'm carrying 100%, which is the default three weapons: the classic sword, pistol, and also M16, which I don't see it here because I overwritten my loadout with a code. But regardless, that's like three items that you can carry. And then let's say if I carry other things, I cannot because I don't have the additional weight capacity. So you can see if I remove my classic sword, I have this extra amount that I can carry. That's the amount that I can carry. I think I want to change this a little bit. Where you can go over, but then you will get encumbered. I think that was the original idea. I don't know why I did it like this, but that one aside, what I wanted to show is the filter. So in Sword, I've since improved it a little bit. I've added more options. So you can see right now there's like gun only if you apply it and then you close it. So now all of it are guns. You get the idea, you get the gist. Alphabetical order, tier order, melee, exclusive boss, element based. So you can see all of the element icons over here. Out of the specific gun types, there's like 7, there's like 7, and then there's like 3 melee types here. So basically improved search filter, which is really cool, I think. Hi, I'm back. I've made a little bit of change, and so now you can go overweight, but you will get encumber, just like before. I don't know why I disabled it back, but it's in here. You can see in the background, I'm having encumbered 3, which is reduce a lot of walk speed percentage. So back then it's reduced by flat number, but now I've changed it to percentage to scale it with in case you have like any walk speed buffs with like speed coil and whatnot. But I've also added like a small cap. So let's say if you're equipping something that's like way above what you can right now. So right now I should be able to carry only 25% more. That's my limit. So if I were to carry 75, I get an error. But if I were to carry something like just exactly 25, I'll be able to, but I'll be capped at 200 max. So then if I am at 200, I should have 4, encumbered 4. So now you can see that I am further encumbered. But another thing I want to show you is that we have new classes, 2 new classes specifically. We've gone through and revamped all of them. Not all of them, I would say, but mostly all of them. So now we have a brand new specialist, which is the melee class. So you can see it's kind of like just the opposite of the precision. So right now you can see it's like melee focused, but if we take a look at precision, it is gun focused. Why is it showing none? Oh, because I'm already equipping it, Lamau. But precision is the direct opposite. I should make it so that it shows the thing, but that's okay. That's not important. Vanguard, which is the tank. So you can see it is still work in progress. Obviously, a lot of things are still work in progress, but you can see this one specifically reduces your carryable weight. And then I just want to quickly show. Wow, I am really slow. I still have encumbered 4, but now you can see I am painfully slow. What's my walk speed? It's crazy. Stamina, weight, speed debuff 14. So now I'm on like 2 speed or something. I have no idea. Can I not see it here? Crazy. Anyway. I don't know, it should be 150 at max, I think. So let's try going above. You can see I cannot, because my max is 150. I don't know why the text is so small. I will change that later on. But, yeah, like a lot, still like minor polishing needed for the UI and all that, just to be like more clarified. But I am glad I am doing devlog right now so I can see all of the issues. Okay, let me move on to the surface. Do I have a gun? I have a gun. Oh yeah, I added cool VFX and VFX and SFX to the teleporter. Because the devs wanted to have some sounds and effects while you're doing the teleportation. So you can notice coming from the lobby is way faster than going back to the lobby. This was intended, but I did reduce the time to get back to the lobby because it was taking way too long to teleport and you're just like wasting time. And I personally didn't like that. But I wanted to show that we have a new kind of like gore system, I would say. So you can see right now it's all on yellow blood, and you can see that there's no like gore models anymore because I had a game that got content removed or moderated for having like gore models in Roblox words, which is really silly, but it is what it is. If you break the arm or the limbs, it just falls off. If you can break the leg as well. I think it falls off as well. Yep, the legs falls off. But for limbs, for like arms specifically, it will pop off. And then if you get a headshot, it just turns invisible. And then there's like small red bits to represent the brain. That's kind of it. I'm now back in the lobby, and I don't know if I've showed you how the perks shop looks like right now, but this is how it looks like. It's gone through a few variations, but now you can see Fancy Pants like kind of have like a cat's Robin, not petting cat idle animation. There's also like a cat bed here. I've improved it. It's static, so it doesn't move. But you can see I also added like the notification similar to Note Invasion, where it kind of like gives you alert that you have unspent.
Howdy there, partner.
That's like sound effects. That's like voice lines. But I've already made some progress, so you can see now I'm on the purple tier. But the idea is that if you were to clear out all of the purple, you will be able to go to the next tier. So you have to clear every single tier. So starting from the white to blue to purple, and you have to buy all of it. It's mandatory that you get all of them. So until you get to the yellow tier, that's where you can spec into like specific builds that you want. So let's say if you want to play melee focus, then you would pick up more melee focused perks, and then you are guaranteed to not be able to get all of the gold tiers. It's just purposefully designed. So it's kind of like mimicking the first Note Invasion, where you are able to spec freely into specific perks that you want to. But enough talking, I'm just going to show you real quick. So you can see that, because I have unlimited points right now. But if you spend up all of your points, so if let's say I have 0 level points, it would show me, it wouldn't show anything basically. Oh, it's Blood Moon. I don't know if you caught that, but there's like a text up here that kind of like flows a little bit. And there are a few errors in the output. Okay, I'll fix that later. But I wanted to show that we added some, not some, we probably, not probably, we mostly finished up all of the perks, same as filling up the shop.
No refunds, no regrets. Now, what can I do for you?
So all of the abilities has fully been populated with products. Same as all of it is like fully coded as well. We have over like 50 products in the shop, catering for all kinds of builds, guns, melee, turrets. This is for turret. We have elementals as well. Most of them comes with pros and cons. So you can see like this one increases sparkle time, which is the very obvious electric element. And we have like very general defenses or like offense abilities. So like you can see like this plus 25 base damage. And we have a target filter. This one is quite new. I personally like this. It's where you can select specific tags. So if you look over here, sorry, not this one. Let's say glass cannon. So you can see this one has damage. So if I were to select damage, turn it on. So now it's on. So you can see right now it's 750. But if I were to reroll, so this one is 50 right now. So if I were to turn this off, it's 25. So if you were to use target filter, it is more expensive. It's doubled the rolling price. But if you were to roll, you will get like a +6 on average, like 6 times the amount of chances to roll things that are damage focused. So you can see this one is damage, this one is also damage, this one is also damage. So you still there are still chances that you don't get what you want. You can see like there's like 2 items that is not damage focused. This one has its image gone, removed, I guess. But that's how the target filter works. It works for gear as well. So over in gear, you can select what you want. So healing, speed, power, and whatnot. And then over here, you might have noticed there is a new hammer. So compared to the regular hammer, this one costs a bit more, but it gives better stats. So overall, just better stats, better healing. In case like you want to focus more on repairing the castle, and then I've made sure to calculate or like to balance around so that the amount of scrap that you use. So you can see over here the heal cost is 200 scrap. I should probably name that something better, but it costs 200 scrap, but you heal 1,000 structural integrity. Basically, you heal 1,000 HP back to like castle structures, which is really good. I think it's really good. I think it's really worth your time and effort and your economy if you want to. For upgrade kits, this one, I think we showed this before. This one is just for turrets. For castle upgrades, we also did some balancing, specifically just on the pricing. So something like repairing all the walls, rebuilding the walls, specifically. There's one where you can repair durability. Yeah, this one. So you can see it's at 1500. Because this one repairs for everybody, including yourself, for all of the currently equipped weapons in your loadout.
Please do come
So
back
compare
again.
that to, let's say, just repairing individual weapons.
You to ask me so I can help you.
So if you remember, all of the repair cost is scaled by the weapon tier itself. So it's 150 for white tier, and then it goes up to like 900 for classified tier. So usually I repair my Scar. So I took 600 as like the base-ish, because I use this a lot. I love the Scar. But I wanted to make sure that you would pick either just like let's round this up to 1k. You would pick 1k just to repair your own weapon, or would you save to like 1500 to repair everybody? So it's kind of like, do you want to save just a little bit more to help the entire team, or do you want to use just enough for yourself? Some other thing I just realized, I just remembered, is that in your settings, I've added a few extra settings, but I don't remember what I added specifically. I remember I fixed some of them. FOV change on melee first person view is disabled on person, I remember. I kept it on for myself, but it should be off on default for everybody who is new. That's the thing where your FOV zooms really out, zooms like really far out when you go first person. I've had playtesters report it where it's really dizzy for them, but I disabled it just for general audience. For music, I personally like my music to be really loud compared to like sound effects and whatnot. You can set it. Okay, this one's quite funky. Okay, there we go. It is a bit messed up, but I will fix that later. But it can go up to 200, as you can see. As you can hear also. So then if I set it to 0, you cannot hear it anymore. I will fix the flow as well, because it's quite confusing as you just saw. Even I got confused. But right now I don't think you can hear the sound effects anymore. But for music, I can set it to 2, which is like 200 for me. Which I like. I really like having my music louder than my sound effects. Stuff like that. Anyway, aside from that, a few more things about the lobby changes. I don't know if I've showed you this corner before in devlog specifically, but server room, the upgrade room, not much has changed. I've added some text over here. I've added the spectate player. There's nobody to spectate right now, but it works. This is the elevator that goes to like different game modes. So for now, tutorial is the only thing, but it is still in work in progress. It's not done. And oh, it's nighttime. I've added this vending machine right here as well. It just goes to your profile. So then it goes down to like your daily claimable rewards. So if you have Roblox Plus, you'll be able to claim it. If you have the monthly pass, if you bought it, you'll be able to claim it. And these are straight schematics. So schematics, if you recall, is the currency to exchange to your gacha pools, or in this game it's called prototypes. And down here a little bit, we have the daily earnable schematics, biosamples, and all that. So I've made a lot of changes here since then. So depending on your personal local time zone, this is linked to your account country. So on every 12 a.m. to 4 p.m. on your local country, midnight, you'll be able to earn extra. And on weekends, you'll be able to earn extra as well. So what are biosamples for? Biosamples is in Gavi's shop. I think this is new. I haven't showed you last time. Where you can exchange upgrade materials. So all of this, not almost all of it, actually, are used for upgrading your weapons, your melee, your turrets, and all that. So you can see you get like just a few, like +3. This one's +1400, but most of them is like just a few, like single digits. This one's like +3. Yeah. So all of them is just plus a few, but then it costs like 90, 45 biosamples. It really depends on what you want, what you need for your upgrade as well. But rest assured, this is not the only way you'll be able to exchange for materials. You'll be able to get it from doing builds or like gacha pools as well. You get a lot actually. So this is just like a way to substitute in case you need materials. You can just buy it from here. I don't know if I told you this, but you cannot interact with NPCs while you're in shops anymore. I fixed that because it was bothering. As you can see right now. Okay, you can talk to this guy.
Mayonnaise.
Wonderful. Amazing. Anyway, Gavi also did a lot of work on improving this section of the lobby. Currently, it's still very empty, as you can see. There's like not much. We don't really know what we want to do over here. Because back then, if you remember, like very, very, very long ago, we used to have shops here. But since we moved it into this section, so everything is like much more compressed or like catered or like saturated in one area, I suppose. It's more accessible compared to like if you have to walk to here and then go down to over there for the upgrade station. It's really far. It's really far, and I personally don't like it. So that's why we changed it. But here's the really, really impressive build by Gavi. I don't know how much this will affect the performance. I don't really care. I mean, I should care, obviously. I should care. But it's like, it's so cool that I kind of just don't want to touch it. I guess when the game comes out and it's quite laggy, then we'll do something about it. But if you were to spend majority of your time in this section, that section doesn't get rendered anyway. So that's like not much of a big deal. If you really care about performance, if you never enter that room, you will never render it. So low cost. Some other things that I wanted to talk about is like just general overall very minor UI improvements. Like down here, the HP is now showing numbers instead of like just health, and then you have like a bar because you don't know how much you have. So it's really similar to your overhead HP bar, similar to the XP bar as well. So it shows you how much you have, how much you need to level up. Speaking of level up, you can see on my head I'm level 44 right now, but the cap for it back then was 60, so that you wouldn't be able to get past 60. That is also the max cap for level points. So every level that you get one single level point, and then you'll be able to use it at the perk shop. So these are like permanent upgrades that will forever give you buffs and whatnot. But if you go past 60, you don't get any level perks. or level points anymore. It's done, it's capped. So what's the point of going past 60 then? Well, it's just for flex. That's it. That's kind of it. We should probably add like another leaderboard here for levels. But yeah, going past 60 is just for pure flexing. That's like visual, that's like not much thing. It's just like visual changes and that's it. Yeah, I guess that's it for the level. But I wanted to show you something that I did for some of the enemies. I don't think this is fully coded in the game yet. Not to my memory. I think I have, but I'm not sure. Oh, why is it still dark? I think I should change that as well. But over here, if you take a look at the test buff HP's, right up here on the HP bar, you can see it's orange and then blue. So orange is kind of, and then you can see it's not taking any damage. So you can see its HP is still full. So this is basically just a shield. Like that, that's it. That's the easiest way to explain. So you can see it has one shield, and then the second shield. And then now it takes HP. So you can see the health dropping. In case you're not wondering why this is not changing, it's because its name, it's this, like, this is its name, and it's not loading the HP bar, which is really funny. But regardless, there is support for shields on enemies, so this will obviously be used for bosses. And then I've also coded bosses to be able to have regens for their shields, and they can lifesteal or not. I won't show you the full boss fight, because that will be showcased in the playtest. I'll just show you a little bit, like the models and whatnot, which I will do it in a bit. I'm back at the lobby, and I wanted to show you our new improved gacha shop, or the prototype shop. First and foremost, we have improved the. Sorry, I got carried away. We have improved the kind of like a information display, so you can see like much more clearly like what the chances are to obtain the classified weapon, A ranks or like B ranks. So A ranks, in case you are not familiar with like gacha game terms, is basically not item banner details. So all of this are considered A ranks. So everything in here, you can see like the chances. I have to fix this. I think it's just my screen resolution problem, but you can also see like I have made adjustments to the UI, so like all of the guns look way nicer now. Some of them need a bit of improvement, like the shotgun is like opposite direction. The AK is also in the wrong. It has the wrong model as well. But aside from those, you can see like it's much more well displayed, like the chances and what in how many builds. Do I own it? Do I not own it? I own all of it except for like Taiga. You can see like I don't own it, and what are the chances to obtain it. And then you can see like how many like one in how many builds to get it. And I just want you to know that this is calculated by rolling A rank and rolling the specific item that you want. So it's not like 11% to get this item necessarily. It's not like 8%, like, oh, why is it so low to get this item? It is combined it is the chances combined of rolling A rank and rolling what you want. So sorry, let me rephrase that. It is the chance that it is like 8%, 8.5 to get what you want, but it's not because like this weapon is really rare. It's because of the chances like to get it. It's combined of two factors. Yeah, that's it. And of course, the item details, I also updated the overall UI. Now you can see it's much more cleaner, much more nicer, much more bigger compared to before, where it's like really, really small and really, really ugly. And then the premium shop. I don't think I've mentioned this yet, but we have a standard banner. So this is a standard banner. It rotates every week or every month. I forgot it's either every week or every month. where it's a new, not new, it's like it rotates around all of the standard melee weapons, standard classified melee weapons. So this week or this month, I guess, it's the Thunder Spear. It is every week, not every month. As you can see, like 5 more days. At the moment of filming this, it is August of 25th. So in 5 more days ish, it will be 5 or 6 days. It will be September. So it will be a different classified weapon. So I made a monthly rotational shop in case you want to focus specifically on a specific classified standard weapon. And of course, all of the banner details comes with their own A ranks. So this is Tasman, the sentry kind of like structure. And then as you can see, if not every, for sentry or like structure based banner, it comes with its own A ranks. So you can see these are the things that it has a chance of dropping, which I think this is super cool. Although some of them is like really out of focus, but I think most of it works, and that's enough for me for now, of course. So you can see it's really cool. Item details also work the same. It's really, really cool. For the premium shop, I don't think much changed. I don't think this changed. I think tech shop stays relatively the same. You can still buy schematics after you wrote the item, after you got the item. Or if you want to unlock it for the first time, you can just buy it directly. I think I just changed the economy a little bit to make it more balanced. Because last time there was like economy imbalance, so then you could like exploit it. And then for certain weapons, like the classified weapons, you would have to unlock it before you can buy it. So right now you can see I can buy the schematic with Rose. But speaking of classified weapons, for some users where they are in regions that have blocked like gacha mechanics, there is hope for you. I don't know if I mentioned this clearly before, but you can buy it straight up in the tech shop without gachaing. You don't have to gacha, you can just buy it straight up. As you can see, you can buy it straight up with the pools intended. So if you were to hard PT pools, it's like 180 maybe, but you can also spend like sorry, not 180. I don't know the exact. I forgot. But it should be 160 judging by this because it's what 80 plus 80, so it's 160. So you can buy it directly with 150. Assuming my math is not wrong, and my memory serves me right. But I remember doing something like that. But you don't get to buy it directly on day one release. You would have to farm it. So how does farming mean? You get weapon shots. I don't have it now. I cannot get it because I already unlocked it. But the idea is that you can fight bosses that drop it. And if you deal like 15% or 10% damage above, like overall HP, you just deal 10% or something like that, you are eligible to get a single shot. So this is like a blueprint shot. I cannot show you now because I already own it, which is, I think I can show you. It's really funny. I can show you. Just give me a second. I am now on a brand new save file, and take a look on my right side. You can see, okay, I obtained one single shot, two single shot, and then I'm gonna show you right now because I don't own this. I do not own this. Oh, it's 90. So it's 90 plus 90 is 180. So it's 180 for full PT. But if you want to unlock it directly in the shop, it will be 150 as you saw it just now. But as you can see right now in the shop, I cannot buy Forester Force directly. This is a classified weapon. I cannot buy it directly unless I gacha it. But if I cannot gacha because I'm like in a region locked location, I have to get the shots. So I will have to kill the boss 5 times, dealing at least 10% of its HP 5 times. So you can see 5 times. I get an unlock. So in my chart, you can see like blueprint reconstructed Forester Force is available in the tech shop now. So once I have 5 pieces, I will be able to go to the tech shop. And down here, you can see I can buy it directly with prototype, not with schematics, with prototype, the green color version. So, I have to convert my schematics, which is the free-to-play currency, kind of, and then you convert it to 150, which is 150 boost. Yeah, 150 boost. And yeah, that's it. This is the free to play method. So it's basically the same thing. It's just that you have to go through a little bit of extra effort. And then you also get cheaper value basically compared to if you go hard PT, because hard PT is 180. So you get 30 pulls off for just killing the boss 5 times. I think it's a very well designed free to play option compared to, straight gacha. And something else that I wanted to show is the weapons. So I have redesigned all of the classified melee weapons, all of them, and I mean all of them, where they now have combos. So you can see right now this is on fire. But if I were to just spam it, you can hear the audio cue that is just repeating the same audio cue. This is inspired by Zenless Zone Zero's Soldier 11, where you have to time your combos. That if you time it correctly, you get fire on top of your weapon swings. So then you can hear the sound effect, the sound cues that it gets like kind of like more and more deeper and like in sync and whatnot. It just sounds better. So it sounds really cool. It sounds really, really cool. So if you were to time your combos right, you'll get more damage, more element stacks, and more fire stacks and whatnot. And then the combo resets and then you repeat it again. So compared to before, where it's just like, it's just a classified weapon with better stats, with elementals, that's kind of it. But right now you have to work for it. And I think it's really, really cool, really, really justified. And it's the same for every single element. Every single classified weapon now. So where you just spam, you don't really get anything. But if you were to do like specific combos, I forgot what's the combo for the Frost Maul, but I only remember this because I was really proud of this. This was like my first weapon with combo. But I remember all of them have combos for very specific buffs. Some of them give like extra days. This is the stun meter if you don't remember. Some of them give extra damage. Most of them give extra damage if you just do the combo correctly. So I think compared to like regular standard melee weapons where you just spam, and then there's not much to it. Classified weapons give you it rewards you for doing combos correctly. That's it for the classified weapons. I remember. I would show you Forester Force if I have it. Give me a second. Let me just change it back. I am back. Here's Forester Force. Here is a demo of it. It's actually a mix between melee and gun. So you can press E to alternate between gun. Animations by Looper. Thank you, Looper, so much. You can press E, switch it back to melee. So this is the FOV I talked about. For some people, it's really, really dizzy, which I get it. But this is the cool thing about Forester Force, which is a mix between melee and gun. Yeah, that's basically it. I mean, that's not it, but then it's kind of like, it's really, really cool in my taste. And this is the weapon drop. Not drop, but it's the weapon from the first boss, which I will briefly showcase later on. I also added some healing items. So back then, I added where it's kind of like the AoE heal, but now you have like a box in front of you. If you were to walk straight to an ally, you will be able to this box will turn green, and you'll be able to use it. Otherwise, you will heal yourself. If it's red, you will heal yourself. That's kind of it. And I have the same thing with a few different healing items. So you have a healing potion. You have the syringe, the sanguine transfer. They all work slightly different, which one of them is like you take your own HP. I think this one takes your own HP. The syringe takes your own HP and then you give it to your ally. The healing potion uses scrap metal. So you would take cost, you would take scrap metal, and then you will give it to your ally. For regen coin, it is now an AoE heal, and allies inside your radius will get healed. Aside from that, I added some other utilities. So jetpack is one of them. I think it's really cool. It's really similar to dodge if you remember it back then. I also added some utility or like power-ups, if you will. Ninja Star, straight from Nuke Invasion. I just remastered the code a little bit. Time Bomb. You can actually hit it. If you can, I guess. You can actually fling the bomb. So you just need to hit it. If you can, I guess. It's really funky. But you also have Wind Summoner. Can I use it in here? Oh, I can. Yeah, well, it works. It still works the same. And then it's going to summon the Hurricane Hunters. But they are gonna be on the battlefield above. So all of those still work exactly the same in Nuke Invasion. Like, albeit with just like stats difference, like damage difference and whatnot. But it works exactly like in Nuke Invasion. You've already seen Speed Coil. Yeah, all of those are the same. You can find all of these in
If you're buying, I'm smiling.
the Frog
What can I
Guy
get for you?
shop. It's in here. So first aid kit, 100 HP use on self or ally in front. All of the stats it's in here. I don't have to. I'm not gonna go through them too in depth. Yeah, that's kind of it.
Please.
Oh, there's also
do
the
come
war,
back
the
again.
the
Looking for something
classic
special?
trouble.
I've got
the
just
trouble
what
war.
you need.
You can also use this. So you can also buy this, I guess. But again, yeah, it works exactly the same as it is in Nuke Invasion. I'm not gonna go through that. What I want to go through is, hold on, let me check my sheets. Okay, we're getting near to the end of the devlog, but I
No
renamed
refunds
the shop
means
items back
no
to like
regrets.
abilities and gear.
Now,
It
what can
used
I
to
do
be
for you?
called equipment, I think, which is really confusing. So I renamed it back to abilities. Your tools, your weapons are now called gear, but subcategory is called utility. So anything that's like power up is called utility. Power up, healing, whatnot.
Great. Thanks. Bye.
For perks, it used to be
Howdy
called.
there, partner.
Why is this so loud? Wow. It used to be called relics, but now I renamed it to permanent. I renamed it back to perks, similar to Nuke Invasion. Yeah, it's exactly the same as Nuke Invasion. This guy also has voice lines. It's all voiced by the same voice actor, which is Altair. You can check for his credits. In credits, right here, down here. That's the ad. That's the credits. Aside from that, a few things I wanted to show is. Okay, I should go straight to the boss now. Okay, I should change the toggle. Give me a sec. Hello, I am back, and I am here to showcase some of the new noobs. If you've watched the playtest, you already seen them. I'm just gonna go through real quick. This is not all of them, but this is some of them. Oh, I messed up Pistol Noob. We have the Spiteful Wolf back from Nuke Invasion. You can see animations by Luke Garvey. Amazing. Very talented guy. Amazing job. But he does the same thing. He's just really, really high speed, low HP, and then he deals a lot of damage. For Ladder Noob, this guy's a original. This guy's an original. He basically just walks over to your castle wall, and then he will build a ladder. If you don't stop him quick enough, he's gonna build a ladder, and then he's gonna climb up the ladder. So you can move the ladder, and then he'll break his pathfinding, and then he's gonna attempt to like build again. I think if he already built a ladder, he would just straight up attack. But if there's like different ladder noobs, they're gonna build ladders across your castle wall, and this is gonna make noobs like climb the ladder up into the wall. But other than that, yeah, this is kind of like some of them. I will showcase the gun noobs. Slightly different again. Sorry, I'm gonna showcase the gun noobs again. So I wanted to say. Hi, I'm back, and this is how some of the gun noobs look like. I'm just gonna kill some of this. Currently, they're not shooting at anyone because there's no players in the server. I think they're shooting at the walls. They should be shooting at the walls. Yeah. The projectiles is just client-based, so you cannot see it. But this is the SWAT noob. You can see it's like on like the retrofit. This is the elite SWAT noob. So you can see it has like the Madness Combat, the Soldat's visor, and then it's using like the classic P90 model, and then you have the classic police noob. It's using the classic pistol. But yeah, you've already seen this if you've watched the playtest videos. I just base them off like really retro stuff, give them a very simple animation, so they just they're just really standard gun noobs. They all do the same thing. It's just like different stats, different guns and whatnot. Nothing too amazing about them. What's amazing is the mini boss that will spawn throughout your campaign. So you have Raging Rakim. This is based off one of our long-time supporter in Discord. He's basically just like a heavy tank. He's gonna deal like 4 or 5 attack combos, and if you manage to parry it, oh yeah, they just go for straight. They just go straight to this dummy. But for this guy, he is just a heavy tank, and you're supposed to parry all of his attacks. Once you daze him, once you stun him, he's gonna open up like a heavy damage multiplier, and then you can really easily take him down with melee weapons. So his weakness is melee weapons. For elite zealot lancer, this guy is also based off of one of our long-time supporter in Discord. And his whole deal is that he will charge at you sometimes. Like if it's like really far, he will boost forward. You can see in a second. Yeah, like he just dashes forward. So he catches up to you if you run really far. For oozing ray tentacles, this is also based off one of our long-time supporter. This mini boss's whole gimmick is that they will launch like it's kind of like Smoker from Left 4 Dead, where they will launch kind of like a grapple attack onto you for a few seconds and let you go. It has like a max cap, so compared to Left 4 Dead, it doesn't like grapple you forever. It will let you go eventually. So in case like nobody helps you, you are still good to like you're still able to survive, so you don't get like penalized forever if you get caught in the middle of the open. There's also a sniper that works really similar, and also back in Nuke Invasion, there's like issues where like the bosses would despawn and just fall out of the map. I've since fixed them here, so like even if you if you kill them, if you like delete them directly, they'll just keep respawning and respawning because the model is not tied to the code. The model is just like kind of like an extension of their boss code. So even if the model dies or like falls out of place, they will get respawned. Hopefully, there's no edge cases where this is broken and then they just break their code. But naturally, on default, they do not attack the castle. They attack players specifically. So they act like they are more of an obstruction to the players and whatever ally that you have. We are back, and now I wanted to show you. Sorry, this one. So we have. Oh, I accidentally spawned this guy. But we have Fleetish. That is the actual pronunciation of the name last time I checked, if I remember correctly. Oh my god, can you move away? Can you move far away? Can you just go far away? Okay, thanks. This is the official first boss. I think you've probably watched it in the first playtest. She appears in the first chapter 1.0, and she is your introduction boss. She's fairly normal. Like she doesn't have any like very bombastic attacks that you might know, but she has 3 phases. So the first one is just a standard walk up to you and attack. Her phase 2 is also like slightly normal, but just like with additional attacks. Her third phase is where she gets on a wolf, which again I'm not gonna show you here. But you'll be able to see it. I don't know if I can damage her enough here actually to summon the third phase, because this is just... Oh, I can. Okay. Because I thought it's binded to the code. But on her third phase, she gets on a horse, and sorry, her horse. She gets on a wolf, really fitting for her whole team because she's like part of nature and all that. But she rides on a wolf. She's gonna summon like wolf minions and whatnot to kill you as well. So this is a whole. I think it's really cool. Right? Her whole game is really awesome, and then she can still attack. There's like a hitbox at the head of the wolf. And then, yeah, if you watch the first dev test, you will be able to see her in action. And she also drops shards, like blueprint shards of her weapon. And then she will also target you with a sniper, actually. Given enough time, she will be able to snipe you. But to kill her, simply just kill her. This is not how she dies, but this is just for me to kill her so I can show you the upcoming secret boss that we have not playtested it. Me and the devs, I mean, we have not playtested it because we have never been able to get to the end of our chapters correctly. But I'm not gonna spoil you on how to summon it. And I'm not gonna spoil all of the phases to you. But this is Blockwatch. Oh my god, go away, Lamau. But this is how Blockwatch looks like. He has quite a glow up, you can tell from the difference. He can grab you and instant kill you if you fail to parry all of his attacks. And you can see this like black visual thing on the floor. This is actually intentional, and this is part of his design. So when you get close to him, you get like kind of like very disorientated. And again, it has 3 phases, but it doesn't ride a wolf compared to Fleet-ish. It just gets more aggressive for each phase, and it more kind of like AoE attacks and whatnot. But its standard melee combo is just like a 3 swing thing, and then if you fail to parry all 3, I think all 3, if you just fail it, you will get grappled, and then you will get an instant you instantly die. Like that. So this is intentional. The design I think is really cool. I'm really proud of it. If you cannot tell, it's actually fused in with the Subspace Trip Mine tool. So for now, currently there's like no drops from the Blockwatch because it's kind of like a secret boss. But its intended weapon is the Dark Heart, which you can see it's using here. It doesn't glow like this in the actual game for the tool that you use because Dark Heart is full black. So this is more of just like a creative liberty addition, creative design added to the boss. But again, you will be able to see this in action when we the devs and I playtest this later on. And then I think aside from that, that's pretty much it. Let me triple check just one more time. Okay, yeah, I checked it. I checked everything, and this is basically not all. This is like only a fraction. Like this is only a quarter of the things that I've worked on. The team and I have worked on for the past many months actually. And so right now we are focusing on playtesting, rebalancing, fixing bugs, UI polish and all that for a lot of the things that we've added. So our next goal is to push out for a public playtest. You heard it right, public playtest. So you watching this video, if you're watching, if you're listening, I don't know, you'll be able to play this very soon for yourself. You'll be able to fight all of these bosses. you're able to do everything that we've showcased so far. And that's it. So I'm expecting to push this out for public playtest within this week. Yes, you heard it right. Within this week of releasing this video, I'm filming this and probably editing this in the same day, releasing it in the same day. So if you were to watch this within this week, today, I don't know, you will be able to play this and, fight all of these enemies for yourself. And, shoot your suggestions, shoot your critics, complain whatever you want into the server, Discord server, link down in the description below. Yeah, just put whatever you have in mind, fix whatever you want. Sorry, not whatever you want. Suggest whatever you want to be fixed. And, the team and I will look into it. If it's actually a bug, we'll fix it. If it's actually a suggestion, we'll take into consideration, whatnot. And that is about it. Thank you for watching, listening until the end. I'll see you in the next playtest. Goodbye.